Good morning, card community. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. If you were around on Monday, I was mentioning that I went to the LCS on Saturday and picked up some stuff out of their $5 baseball box of stuff. That's actually more just a $5 bin of stuff because it's all sports, but anyway, I picked up this one. It is sponsored by Surf Laundry Detergent, Baseball Collectibles. Topps put this out in the mid to late 80s through the sponsorship of Surf Laundry Detergent. I believe they did it for every single team. It was a picture book of all the different Topps cards ever issued for that particular team. Regular base sets, not any kind of insert or parallels or error card. And this is the Philly one. I got this because Mike Schmidt is prominently displayed on the cover. This is from 1987 or 88. I'm not sure when it came out, but the last cards pictured is the 87 set. And I already had the 86 set as a Mike Schmidt collectible because, you know, pretty much, I don't know why they chose 1978. I do love that they chose 1978 to be the representative of Mike Schmidt's card. Interesting to note they put the Greg Luzinski 75 card in there as well. So they do have a couple dupes here. You got the Robin Roberts from, shoot, I don't even know off the top of my head what era that is. But anyway, that is the random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Random baseball item of the day, the 1981 Phillies Media Guide. Also picked this up at my LCS in the $5 bargain bin. He must have just bought himself somebody's collection. They were the world champs in 1980, so obviously the 81 media guide is that. For those of you who don't know, a media guide is what was called baseballreference.com back in the day, before there were computers in everybody's hand. They put out these little books of facts for your particular team so that if anybody had a question, when was the last time this happened or that happened, you could attempt to quickly look it up, you know. When was the last time such and such happened? And you could often flip through this and find a stat that you could talk about in during your broadcast. So every team had one of these media guides issued. This is the 1981 Phillies version. I'm trying to collect every media guide ever presented. Got a long way to go. They're not things you see often, but also not a lot of people interested in putting them out for sale because of that. But that's my 1981 one, my random baseball item of the day. Today's trivia question. I'm going to pull another question off of this particular resource, which I will show off today. The prize today, in the second round of the playoffs, the Phillies took down the Braves. This is an interesting card, real quick here. 1980. This is the 2021 Christian Pache rookie card from the Braves. He is now on the Phillies, but it was the Braves the Phillies took out. And since I do not have a Braves gold star parallel, I'm going to give away the Phillies gold star parallel from last year. Actually, this is even last year. This is also the 2021. This is a Phillies full set gold star parallel 2021. The parallel set, this was done in a factory set format only. One out of three of your factory sets would be a gold star set. I think the odds are still the same. I don't know that for certain this year, what the odds are. But 1 out of 3 would be a gold star parallel set. And this is every Phillies card out of the factory set from 2021, along with Christian Pache of the Braves, now of the Phillies, his rookie card, celebrating the fact that we just beat the Braves in the playoffs. So here is your question for that prize. Good, really cool question today. And again, I'm taking this from a certain source I'll show off in a minute. In a 1940 game against the Tigers, Ted Williams went 3 for 3 and then took the mound. He gave up 3 hits and a run, striking out 1 person. Who was who was Ted Williams' lone strikeout victim in his only pitching appearance ever? Who did he strike out? Email me the correct answer. I will include my email in the description below, along with the repeat of the question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer. We'll pick a winner on Sunday. So good luck to everybody. So today what I'm showing off, I was rummaging through a lot of stuff. I see this on my shelf once in a while, but I never bother to grab it. I'm going to grab it now and just kind of show off some of the things. I am a baseball historian. I pride myself in reading a lot and watching a lot of baseball documentaries and dramas and everything about baseball. And at one time, I was a member of what is known as the Society for American Baseball Research. Many people know it as SABR, S-A-B-R, and I was a member in the mid-1990s. Went to one or two conventions, but they were, at the time, I was a lot younger. They were very boring. I found them to be just a bunch of old guys, which they probably still are, sitting around and talking about things that were way over my head even back then in the day. But these were the newsletters put out regularly. This one is from January of 1995. A lot of it was, you know, this person's doing this baseball research. If you got anything, you know, reach out to him. This is where the regional, talks about where the regional conventions were held. Talks about who has a new book for sale with some baseball, you know, stories or things like that. And it even has people talking about research needs. This person or that person is looking up, studying on such. And then every once in a while there'll be a little bit of information, very few information. That's why I have a lot of them, but I didn't stay in too long. Thought about getting back into it, but again, it's just not my cup of tea anymore. But I just wanted to show these off and let you know there is such a thing as a Society for American Baseball Research. This is obviously, you know, 30 years old practically, so I don't know any of the information about the current organization. I'm sure it exists in some form. They certainly have a great website with all kinds of stats. At the same time, I was also in, I still have a huge collector of Conlon collection cards. I'm trying to get every Conlon collection card, which is quite an undertaking. They had a membership club, Mega Cards Collector Club. This is a newsletter for the Conlon collection, mega cards and everything. I still need to get a couple things from them. I'm not going to show you the inside because this piece of paper right here is where I'm getting my trivia questions. I'm not going to show you that page, but had some interesting things in the Conlon collection or the Mega Cards Collector Club newsletter. So newsletters like this are one of the great things about our hobby or any hobby, where if you really, really love it, you know, get yourself a newsletter, a magazine, follow it even more in depth. For me, it's the history that I love so much. I've moved on to books more so than collector clubs or newsletters or organizations, but at one time I was heavily into it. So that's really all I want to show off today. My, you know, love of the game got me into SABR, the Society for American Baseball Research. Got me into the Mega Cards Collector Club at one time. And I still have a love of the history of baseball, and I'm constantly reading and researching on my own. One of the reasons I have all those silly trivia questions for you. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Keeping it quick. If you like that video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. Don't forget that trivia question, because we will pick winners on Sunday for these great prizes. We'll have one more again on Friday, so stop back for that. A little bit more interesting content, I think, for Friday. So hope to see you on then, all right? Thanks for watching. Appreciate all your support. Hope to see you again soon. So take care.